we have to convey the message of God to non-Muslim people. At the same time, we have to do our work among Muslims. We have to address Muslims according to their situation. We have to address non-Muslim people according to their situation. And we have to address Muslims according to their situation. So, we have to open two fronts of dawah, just like Prophet Moses. We have to open two fronts of dawah, one for non-Muslims and one for Muslims. It is a double duty. We cannot, no excuse is acceptable in this regard. No excuse for whatsoever. We cannot confine ourselves among Muslims. No. It is a double duty. We have to do among Muslims, at the same time we have to do among non-Muslims. What is required among Muslims is Islahi work, work of reform, Islahi work. And what is required among non-Muslims, that is dawah work. So dawah and Islah both are required at the same time. Islah among Muslims and dawah among non-Muslims. This is the lesson. This is the lesson given by the Prophet. Let's take the example of Prophet Isa, Prophet Jesus. In Islam, he is referred with two names, Isa and Masih. Jesus Christ is mentioned in the Quran by two names, Isa and Masih. So now let us take the example of Jesus Christ. There is Isa or Masih. If you read Quran, you will find that there are some very special mentions in the Quran. Example, in the chapter As-Saf, there is a reference, and this reference is very, very important reference. So Quran says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kunu ansar Allah kama qala Isa ibn Maryama lil hawariyin man ansari ilallah qala al hawariyun nahnu ansarullah fa'amarat ta'ifatum min bani Israil wa kafarat ta'ifa فَأَيَّدْنَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا عَلَىٰ عَدُوِّهِمْ فَأَصْبَحُوا ظَاهِرِينَ. This is a verse from the Quran, chapter As-Saf. This verse says that this verse addresses mu'mineen. This verse is addressing Muslims, the followers of Prophet Muhammad. This Quranic verse addresses the Muslims or followers of the Prophet Muhammad. This verse says that, O Muslim, O believers, you have to follow the pattern of Jesus Christ. It's very important. The pattern set by Jesus Christ, we have to follow that pattern. which was set by Jesus Christ. And what was that pattern? It's very important to know what was that pattern. You know, at that time, when Prophet Jesus came to Palestine, at that time the ruler was Roman. Romans were ruler of that area. So his disciples asked what to do. What to do? He said that give to Caesar what is due to Caesar and give to God what is due to God. It means that don't confront with king, Roman king. Don't fight with Roman king. But avoid Roman kings. Avoid with political confrontation and avail the opportunities available in dawah work. At that time, there were opportunities in dawah work, in dawah field. So Prophet Joseph instructed his disciples that avoid political confrontation with Roman kings and avail the opportunities of dawah. This is the meaning of this sentence. Give to Caesar what is due to Caesar and give to God what is due to God. And perform the duties of God and avoid the confrontation with Roman kings. This was the wisdom, prophetic wisdom, given by the prophet Joseph. It is completely applicable to our situation. In every country, there are some rulers, there are some governments. These governments are not Islamic governments. Even in Muslim countries, you know, there is no Islamic rule. But at the same time, there are opportunities in terms of dawah, in terms of education. So you have to follow the Masihi pattern. And what is that pattern? Avoid confrontation and avail the opportunities in the field of dawah. This pattern was set by Prophet Joseph. And it is mentioned in the Quran in chapter As-Saf. So now the same situation prevails. At that time there were ruler kings, and now there are secular kings. At that time there was Roman government, and now there are secular governments. So the situation is the same. So although there are secular governments, but in every country there is freedom. In every country there are opportunities in field of dawah. So the best formula for us is to adopt the pattern of Jesus Christ. We have to avoid political confrontation, and we have to avail all those opportunities in the field of dawah. Through print media, through electronic media, through education, all those opportunities are open. We can educate people. We can convey our message through multimedia. Even we are able to establish an international dawah empire. So why for confrontation? Avoid political confrontation and avail the opportunities present in the field of dawah. This is the prophetic pattern in our times. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم أجمعين.